Hey, remember this guy? And he's made a certain promise to you from time to time in various places.
I'll be back.
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 Now that last time he made that promise was actually at an event I did with him a couple of years ago, first time we worked together. Well, I tell you what, he is good for his promise. Check this out.
But remember, I promised you I'll be back. I lied. Just joking, guys. I am back.
And true to his word, he is back. I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but for the second time, I'm now able to officially confirm for you that I'm bringing you Arnold Schwarzenegger to headline at our event to help you achieve total success in your real estate career. So, my name's Glenn Twiddle, and unless you've been living under a rock for a period of time, this is the sort of event that we bring to you. Over the last few years, we've been bringing you leading real estate agents, global entrepreneurs, marketing experts, whoever they are. If they have got skills and abilities to help you go to a new level in your career, then that's who I bring to the table. And I never allow anyone come to you who is still teaching you ideas that hark back to yesteryear, those ideas that maybe stopped working in 2007, and yet they're still being taught here in 2017. It's crazy. So, not only have we got Arnold Schwarzenegger, and of course I'm honoured, I still pinch myself that we get to hang out with literally one of the most prominent and successful brands. Not only, the Hollywood movie star thing, which is of course no easy task, but what Arnold did when he had goals, he had a goal to be one of the most famous celebrities, movie stars in the world, back when he was a skinny farm boy living in Austria before he could speak English. So if anyone knows anything about how to use a certain set of principles, those principles that he will be sharing with you to achieve success in your life, well, he's lived it and breathed it and done it in 3 separate industries when you think about it. Bodybuilding, of course. And he was the world's finest, most revered and respected bodybuilder of all time. What I find really interesting about Arnold is that he took the revenue, which wasn't a great deal of money that he made in bodybuilding, and he put all of that into his real estate and his business holdings. And so he was a multimillionaire before he even got his first Hollywood role. That's why you never saw him in any rubbish roles in those early days, because he always held out to be the leading man, Conan the Barbarian in The Terminator. He was always wanting to be the star because he'd already made his money in his real estate holdings. So he's a very sharp real estate investor. And then, of course, after he absolutely won the Hollywood game, moving on to give back and attain the highest political office that legally he is allowed to attain, and that of governor of the greatest state in America, in his words, California. So in 3 separate and relatively unconnected industries, he has been at the absolute top of his game. So I can't wait to introduce Arnold to you so you can share, learn from, and meet in person at the Star Casino Arnold Schwarzenegger. Of course, we're bringing you a whole bunch of very practical, very what-to-do real estate trainers, agents and professionals. Of course, none other than my friend John McGrath will be spending some time with us there to share with you some of his most up-to-date insights in how to be a great agent, how to go from good to great and great to phenomenal. There's probably very few people in this industry who really get it as much as John, and not only that, are able to apply it into your career in a relatively simple way. And I've heard John say, is it possible for you to change your life when you're listening to a speaker for 60, 90 minutes? And if you listen to John McGrath, I think you're going to find that the answer is absolutely a resounding yes if you implement what he teaches you.
Here's a reality that if you were new to the industry, and some of you might be brand new, let's say this was your first week or month, and you're in this audience today, and you listened to the last 2 days, and you listened to this, and you took copious notes, and you went away and you thought about it, and you put it into an intelligent business plan, and then you went and started doing it every single day and leveraging technology and those things, you could be $1 million performer in your first year of real estate.
But then after John, we have got, for an entire day, a who's who of the number ones all across the country. Of course, we've got Alexander Phillips, the number 1 real estate agent in Australia.
If you're out in the market, you're making plenty of calls, you've got good presence on the internet, you're always contactable, you're just going to get so much more out of it.
What I love about what Alex was able to do was he whispered to me maybe a year and a half ago that he had a goal to be the #1 real estate agent in the country within 6 months. And he went and did it, right? He was #2 at the time. He's very polite and very almost soft-spoken man. And he said to me up at Brisbane at one of our events, he said that he's going for the #1 spot, and he did it. So he's going to share with you exactly what it takes to become Australia's #1 real estate agent. So not only that, we've got Australia's #1 female real estate agent in Vivian Yap. I've been wanting to work with Vivian for so many years, and I'm honoured that Vivian said yes, and she's so lovely and honoured. I couldn't believe how humble she was about her success. She was saying that she still feels like a bit of a rookie.
To build a really strong personal brand in real estate, you have to do everything. I don't believe that there's one method that you use.
I mean, this woman, you should see the volume she is doing from the numbers that we talked about, north of $5 to $6 million in commission, and she still considers herself a rookie. What an amazing woman to teach you how she's gone from being a pharmacy assistant all the way through to this mega performer that she is in Vivian Yap. Ray White's #1 in Gavin Rubinstein. Ray White's #1 New Zealand agent in Ricky Cave. We've got Queensland's #1 real estate agent, Chris Gilmore. My favourite and most skilled negotiator in this entire country in Michael Spillane. In fact, Michael's the very guy who got me into real estate, so you know my admiration and thanks to Michael is without peer. Absolute who's who of the finest real estate minds in this country were dedicated to one goal, and that's to get you to the next level in your career wherever you want to be, because these guys are armed to the teeth with the tools to get you to do so. And of course, headlined by one of the finest, well, you know what, I'm just going to say it. He's my childhood hero, so it's going to be a great time to be able to hang out with and learn from the great Arnold Schwarzenegger. And for some of us, you guys are going to get a chance to meet him as well. So the Total Success Summit, guys, the real estate version of it, there's two kind of versions of it. So for the real estate agents, a big 3-day extravaganza of experts in our field of real estate specifically, in the fields of sales, marketing, persuasion, and influence, and entrepreneurs all stretched out, all with various different skill sets and ideas and tactics and techniques to help you with your online marketing in your online world, your offline positioning, so things that out in the real world, the paper and ink, the letterboxes, the phones, all of the different ways for you to dominate your marketplace, for you to get to be the leading agent in your area. And here's the beauty of it, guys. Having done this for so many years now, it's almost a replicatable process that I can transfer over to you guys. And don't think that these skills, that this positioning of #1 in your area is beyond you. You can do it too, and I'm going to show you how. Until I see you at the summit, guys. Glenn Twiddle signing off.